Good morning. Welcome to your Monday morning crafty coffee break. As soon as you find me, say hi, and we'll get started. I'll give it just a second. I'm going to look up my computer, see how my Monday morning connection is going to work. There I am. We're going to turn off. I don't need to hear me. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Let's start off with a few little announcements. This is the new catalog. I cannot show you the inside just yet, but if you would like a catalog, mine should be here this week. I will gladly send you one, and then you can see what's inside it also. So moving right along, let's talk about Paper Pumpkin. Our next Paper Pumpkin is the Lakeside Retreat, which also coordinates with a new suite that's coming in that new catalog. I have that suite coming, and I will share that with you. It's perfect for me living here at the lakeshore, so. And with the Paper Pumpkin, you can also purchase the coordinating dies. I think that would be kind of fun. Look at the fireworks, flowers, butterflies. You can put your little sign out in front of your chair, whatever you choose to do. And then here, once again, we get to see the paper pumpkins for the next quarter. So if you know me, you know I'm looking forward to the June one because it's Bikes and Blooms. So I'm all about anything with bicycles. But for right now, the Lakeside Retreat, if you would like that paper pumpkin, you need to subscribe between March 11th and April 10th. Okay, and then on Wednesday this week, I am going to unbox the March kit because I'm still a little bit behind. So we're going to do the Fluttering Garden, which is the hummingbirds. So stay tuned for that post for Wednesday. What else do I want to share with you before we get started? The other day I posted in the group the product of the month, which is the Notes of Spring. I also did it with the Lasting Linen stamp. It's just a full stamp, and that's how I made just that texture look on these cards. So I'll show them once again live so you can see them a little closer up. Isn't that dear cute? So that could be a perfect masculine birthday card, don't you think? But I suppose any of these would. You do the bunny. And I just kind of did them in monochrome. Monochrome. That the duck, they're all basically the same. Product of the month is still available. You can purchase that with a $75 purchase from my online store. You can purchase the stamp set for $5. Okay, let's get started. I'm actually not doing any stamping today. Everything's been cut. But let me share with you the suite that I'm using. It's called the Garden Poetry Suite. Let me put that to the side. And it comes with everything you see here. This beautiful berry burst ribbon. Isn't that pretty? The stamp set. The dies. And these are kind of fun because, I didn't pull out the embossing folder. Let me grab that real quick. This die is fun. Because you can take this die and set it inside the embossing folder. Let's see if I can turn it the right way. And it'll kind of lock in. Oh, it probably goes this way. I didn't practice this before the live, sorry. Let's see. It goes this way. Anyway, you'll get my drift. It locks in there. And it'll punch it. Some of them are punch out, but you can make your card a little more interactive. Because these kind of lift up like that. So that's what it'll cut out. So that's kind of fun. And then here's the paper, which is beautiful. The paper is gorgeous. This is really why I bought the suite in itself. It's just front and back. So you get six designs. No, 12 designs. Front and back, 2 sheets of each piece. And these are the coordinating cardstocks that it goes with. And then, oh yeah, it also comes with these pretty little, what do they call them? Garden epoxy dots. So that's what we're going to work with today. Everything's been cut and stamped. If you're interested in that suite, go ahead and snap that QR code, and you can find it in my online store. Let me show you what we're doing. So what I did is I took various pieces of the DSP, and I cut them into squares and rectangles. So my squares are 1.5 by 1.5, and my rectangles are 1.5 by 3. So I just randomly cut. So I ended up cutting these rectangles, and then I cut them in half to kind of make these just different little layouts. So I'm going to show you a few different layouts using the different colors of the cardstock. So this one is the Berry Burst, which is one of my favorite colors. All right, so let's move on. So let's do some. This one is in Flirty Flamingo, and this is pretty much the layout I'm going to use. Let me scoop it just a little bit more. All right, so what I did is I took your basic cardstock, which is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then I have a piece of paper, a piece of white that's 3 1/4 by 4 3/4, and that's going to be like my first layer that I'm going to lay down there. Okay, so we'll just glue this down like this. And this is just basically to tell you, I mean, and I cut the circle out of my stylish shapes. Remember that if you don't have the stylish shapes in your stash, they're the best because they have circles and squares. And this is stamped from the stamp set. Wishing you a lovely day. So really, if you didn't even want to have the punch, you could have just a punch without the dies and just punch out a circle. So then we're just going to glue these down on the white layer. And you just have a bunch of cards ready to hand out for whatever occasion. I mean, this just says wishing you a lovely day, but on the inside you could stamp happy birthday or thinking of you or get well soon. I don't know if you want to say wishing you a lovely day if you're sending a get well soon. That might not be what you want to do. So I'm just going to kind of line these up like this. Very simple, easy cards. Even if you're a beginner, you could do this. And I'm trying to line up without putting my, not blocking my camera. I'm a little off on my spacing, but you get the idea. I should have put them closer together. And then I'm just going to, I thought I'd just put that strip right down the center. Just for a little. You found me, Evelyn. I always do my lives in my group. I do post on my page, but I give the link to my group because I cannot go live on my page yet. I do not have enough followers. So if you're watching, I would love for you to go like my business page. And I need 100 followers on my business page to be able to go live there. That's just a new rule that Facebook came up with through the years. just like that. Let's bling it up a little. I haven't used any of these, so let's put a pretty on there. So I can get them out of the package. They didn't want to come out. All right, let me get my take your pick tool, and let's use one of these. Get them out. See if I can get it off of there. I probably need a, oops. There's one. We'll stick it on there. And then we'll take one of these and stick it up there. And since this one's already off, we'll pull that one off. Oh, it's a different color. I don't want that one. Let's try this again. Boy, those are really stuck on there. You can tell it's Monday. There we go. So there's one design using the Garden Poetry. Just simple cards. So then the next one I have is in Shaded Spruce over here. I was undecided what to do with my strip. So this one, excuse me, I'm just kind of line up like this. As you can see, it's just very simple designs. Nothing fancy, no fancy folds, no fancy cut work. Just like that. Make sure my card's opening the right way. I didn't make the inserts yet. So, what do you think of this suite? It's pretty. The colors are amazing. I love those jewel tones. Let's see if I'm doing this so it'll fit better this time. Yep. All those jewel tones, they're like my kind of colors. Very simple squares and rectangles. Simple card making. And then this one, I'm using bits and pieces from my dimensionals. So let me cut a few so I don't have to keep stopping to do it. And we'll put this up on dimensionals. Now, what do we want to do with this strip? So I can put that down there. Do I want to just stick it in the middle? Maybe add it here. Just to give it a little, yeah, maybe we'll do that. So it means I need to trim it a little bit. Let's try that. And we'll just glue it down over this space here, and then we'll put the sentiment right over that. It's simple, Evelyn. It's just so simple. Just the squares are the rectangles are, excuse me, 1.5 by 3. I cut them in half, so then you have 1.5 by 1.5 inch squares. And you can just rearrange them in different ways to just give them different looks. And they didn't give us any green. So there's the next card we did. So simple, so fast. So then here's another one. Now I didn't use the white layer on this one. And this is pumpkin pie. I think I'm going to spread these out like this. I mean, I'm making these on the fly with you guys. So if I spread that out like that and stick this in the middle, yeah, I think I like that. Let's keep going. So we didn't use the white layer this time. We could have, but I thought, well, let's try it without the layer. So we're going to kind of center this as best I can without putting my head down to like that. Not sure what I'm going to do with the orange strip yet. I'm eyeballing, making sure they're the, looks close. It's a handmade card, right? Handmade card. There's a thought behind it that counts. And then these are just going to come off to the side a little bit. Like that. I could always add ribbon to these cards too. I do have a stockpile of ribbon. I think I just heard a bird fly into my front door. Now what should we do with this piece? Let's see, I guess I could cut it in half and do it like this, like I did on this card. Let's see, let's try that. So how long is this? So let's do this. I'm going to cut it in half. I'm just folding it in half so I know the half. And then let's angle the bottoms a little. And we'll do that. We'll put them down here like that. Put this on top. Yeah, I think I like that. So we just need a little bit of glue. I'm just going to glue the tops. Make them feel like they're a ribbon. Like that. And then we'll continue with our dimensionals here. Like so. I mean, really, I think the longest part will be just cutting out your pieces, but your cards will go together so fast once you have your cards put together. I mean, your pieces cut. Because look, in just that short, I know, of course, I had them all cut, but we've already made 3 cards since I've come on the live. So Fleur de Flamingo, Pumpkin Pie, and Shaded Spruce, yes, are the colors. And I have one more we'll do, because that one is in Blueberry Bushel. In this one, I just took just all the squares. And the little squares in the 4 corners, and then the rectangle in the center. There's my dog chewing on her Chewy behind me. I guess I should be glad my microphone doesn't pick that up. She's just chewing away back there. So we're going to put the layer down. Well, let's see. Let me put these back because I want to make sure I have them spaced. Because I can't remember if I left spaces or if they fit right in the corners. I put them right in the corners. So there'll be space in the middle. I lined them up right in the corner. Like that. It's a beautiful day today. Sun is shining. I think I have to go outside after this. I think I saw one of my little tiny daffodils might have bloomed. I have some like mini daffodils. They're like, they don't grow tall. They're low to the ground. But I think I saw that one of them bloomed. So I'm going to have to check it out. I'm so ready for warmer weather. It's supposed to be nice today, but I think rain may be coming. But that makes the flowers grow, so I can't complain. And we'll stick this one in the center. Like that. And what do we want to do with this? Do we want to stick it in the center? And what do we want to do with this? Should I do this one this way? Or something different? Yeah, let's do that. I don't think I did that on any of the cards. Blueberry bushel is your favorite color, Evelyn? Yeah, I like blueberry bushel too. Like that. And then, of course, and I do have some blue embellishments, so we'll bling it up a little bit. I need to cut another one. Yeah, from my window here, I can watch my bird feeder too, so my birds enjoying their sunshine and their bird seed. And we'll stick that one in the center. And then let's see if I can get some of these off a little easier. I don't know why they're so hard. Oops. Some of these, I don't know if they... Oops. I'll do that. Those are pretty. I usually can pick these up with my take your pick tool, but man, these are like stuck on there. And then we'll just use a solid blue one there. Look at that. Just like that, we made blueberry bushel, flirty flamingo, shaded spruce, pumpkin pie, and then these are the two I had already made. And there was one other color. I guess we could do this one. We can do one more, don't you think? We'll do one more. This one had the blues and the greens in it. You can see here how I had the blues and the greens, but then there's some spots that were totally green. So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm just going to run the strip down the center of the white piece. On the center of the white. And it's blue on our shaded spruce. Move this off to the side. See how straight I can get it. You gotta wait. Can't go outside yet till I'm done. We'll glue this one down. center. Maisie, you have to wait. Go lay down. Let's see. I don't remember how much room we had. Okay. We'll put this one. Up at the top. We'll do the bottom one next. Well, yeah, I guess this is going pretty fast because all my prep work was done. There, and then one more. Like that. And let's cut them a couple more pieces of. Put our cinnamon up in the center. Let's see, do we want to do the center? We will. We'll go up here. Something different. And there's no green ones. So I could have done, I don't know if I had a green strip left over. I don't think so. But yeah, I could probably take my rhinestones and color some in the shaded spruce to bling it up a little bit, but I think that's fine like that. So there we go. 1.5 inch squares, 1.5 by 3 inch rectangles. Just cut your DSP up and look at what you can do with all the different colors that are available. Get you in camera a little bit. There you have it, the Garden Poetry Suite. The paper is just gorgeous. I just missed it. And like I said, if you're interested, just scan this QR code to shop my online store. Other than that, that's everything I have for you today. I hope you have a great day. I hope the sun is shining where you are. And then Wednesday morning, just watch for my post. I'm going to open up my March paper pumpkin kit and put a few of those together with you. Other than that, have a great day. Evelyn, thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope you have a great day. Bye.